Welcome to Chamber Streams, a program of the Superior Chamber of Commerce where we give our members a chance to share what's going on right now with their businesses and their organizations. I'm TJ Sullivan, Executive Director of the Chamber, and I'm here today with my friend Lark Rambo, Executive Director of Coal Creek Meals on Wheels, the organization that provides nutritious meals to people in Erie and Lafayette and Louisville and Superior. Did I get that right, Lark?
Good job. Yes, you got it.
Wonderful. So I just want to learn more about Coal Creek Meals on Wheels. I think a lot of people think they know what a Meals on Wheels program does, but can you talk about Coal Creek Meals on Wheels specifically, kind of how many meals you're doing, who you're serving? Just give us the picture of what your organization is like right now.
Absolutely. Yeah, so we, like you said, serve Lafayette, Louisville, Erie, and Superior. The main part of our program and, sort of what we're known for is our meal delivery program. So we deliver meals Monday through Friday to those 4 communities. And then we also can deliver frozen meals on Fridays for the weekend as well. Those meals are made from scratch. They are made largely of donated items from like local farms. We get meat donated, and our chef just turns them into these incredible dishes that are then delivered to our clients every day. We serve about 200 meals a day, and so almost 1,000 a week. And that's a significant increase for us, especially for meal deliveries. Normally, we have a congregate dining program as well, where seniors in our community are invited to come and just spend time with each other, build community. But of course, with COVID, that is closed right now. So we're hoping to reopen that maybe this fall. I mean, it's so hard to say right now. But in the meantime, we're still doing our meal delivery program. We have a couple other smaller programs too that people haven't always heard about. One is open to everyone, and that is our Project Homecoming program. Anyone in our communities who spend time in a hospital for surgery or having a baby or anything at all, when they get home, they're eligible to receive 5 free meals delivered from us, which is huge. And I don't think a lot of people are aware of that, but we will deliver five free meals right after you get home from the hospital to help you recover. And then we also have a smaller program too called Plates for Pets. And this is such a cool program, and I wish more people knew about it too.
Yeah.
But we found that a lot of our clients were feeding part of their meal to their pets because they didn't have access to regular pet food. So we, excuse me. So we actually deliver pet food with their meals once a month, so that they have something for themselves and have something for their pets too.
Yeah. Can you talk a little bit about the type of person that uses Coal Creek Meals on Wheels? I mean, I think there's a perception that it's a certain type of person, maybe in tremendous need or living with a disability, that sort of thing. But I've seen families, all kinds of folks using the service. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely. Yeah, we will honestly feed anyone that needs a meal. So, traditionally we have served mostly seniors in our community and individuals with disabilities. But with COVID, especially, we have opened it up to anyone. So anyone is eligible to receive a meal. We've been feeding families who rely on school lunches normally. We've been feeding people who've been laid off due to COVID, but anyone at all is eligible. And we have a sliding scale for our meals so that it's affordable for anyone that needs access to daily meal delivery.
Can you talk a little bit about how the organization has been impacted the last 6 months from the COVID pandemic and so forth? I know you've got a staff that's had to change the way they approach their jobs. Your volunteer management has changed. Your fundraising has changed. I mean, wow, what a leadership challenge you have faced as executive director. Can you talk a little bit about how the pandemic has affected you and the way you approach your mission?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so we had to make some very dramatic changes right away. The first was closing our congregate dining program, which, a lot of people were super sad about. I'm sad about, but it was, something we had to do right away. Then we moved to curbside meal pickups for our drivers. So our delivery driver volunteers just pull up in front of the building, grab their already bagged up meals, and hit the road. Of course, we've been providing masks, we've been providing gloves, hand sanitizer, all of those different safety items as well. And then when the driver gets to a client's house, they actually leave the meal in a cooler step back, knock, and then step back 6 feet so that they can greet our clients safely. But we've also, they're used to that face-to-face interaction, and a lot of our clients are very isolated right now. So we've also added a program where we have our volunteers calling all of our clients at least once a week, some of them daily, just to check on them and have a conversation with them and connect them to resources if they need it as well. So those have been some major changes we've had to do. Of course, our major luncheon fundraiser was canceled this year. So that was a big challenge for us. We've been fortunate to receive a few COVID-specific grants, which has helped us a lot. But we're still trying to anticipate what next year will look like and whether we'll be able to have that luncheon, in spring next year too.
I know that some of the donations people have rallied and made more donations, and you've had some grants and things, but the demand has increased. Was it 76%? What was the number that I saw?
73. Yeah, 73% increase in meal delivery since COVID. Yeah,
wow.
So that's been a huge stretch, and that that coupled with some of the places we normally get donations from have been stretched thin as well. So we get a lot of our food items donated from Community Food Share, and they obviously have seen significant demand increase as well. So we've had some struggles in, increased food costs, increased packaging costs for the, large number of meals that are going out as well. But luckily, we have had a tremendous number of supporters in the community just step up and support us in really great ways too.
That's wonderful. One thing I know, because this is Superior that I work in, and I know that of the 4 communities, Superior is probably the one that uses the service the least. You have the fewest clients, and so one of my hopes, I guess, has been that we get more people in Superior understanding how their participation actually helps the program. I think a lot of people think that taking advantage of a Meals on Wheels program takes away from someone else who needs it. But I've learned through you that actually is not true, that people who participate are actually helping the program. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely. I mean, first of all, we have the capacity to take on many, many more clients. So there's never, we don't have a wait list. We, have the capacity to take on hundreds of more clients if we needed to. I think, part of it is that sliding scale. Some folks are only able to contribute 50 cents a meal, and, that's great. That's fine. Those who are able to contribute at the higher level, the top of our scale is $6. That makes a huge, that benefits everyone in the program, really, by, paying the full cost of meals. And $6 is still a really great price for a full meal, where you get a hot meal, a hot side, a salad, a fruit. There's, 4 or 5 items with every meal that comes to you. So it's a huge resource that's available out there. But I think, a lot of people think of Meals on Wheels and don't think that the food will be as good, but everything in our kitchen is made from scratch. Even the salad dressing is made from scratch, and so it's very, very wholesome, very tasty. We can accommodate all sorts of different dietary restrictions. So if you're gluten-free, dairy-free, vegetarian, low sodium, diabetic, we can accommodate all of those different types of needs and make sure that you're getting a meal that you can eat every day.
You've told me that your mom uses the service.
She does, and it's been a huge asset for her. She's gluten-free and dairy-free, and it's expensive to eat, that type of food, because the gluten-free items are hard to come by and they're expensive. But it's been such a huge asset for her to have that daily meal delivered that she knows she can eat every day.
Yeah. So tell me, what would you want people watching this video to know? What does Cold Creek Meals on Wheels need right now? How can people support you? Just give us a little bit about what, especially during this pandemic and so forth, what we can do to support the organization.
Absolutely. I mean, I think number one, spread the word. We want more clients. We know that there are people out there that need meals delivered daily, and we would love to support them. So help us spread the word, help us get the community, rallied around the idea of meal delivery. Refer your friends, refer your family members. And then, secondly, of course, we are unfortunately not accepting new volunteers right now. We have, more than we can handle, honestly, which is a great problem to have. But we are still, looking for donations, looking for support to help us get through this difficult time. Yeah.
Well, your Cold Creek Meals on Wheels has really risen to the challenge. I think a lot of people are saying that in some ways the pandemic is giving people an opportunity to really shine. And I think Cold Creek Meals on Wheels really is an example of that. So you should be very proud of everything you've done. So beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. And thanks for helping out with this. And I hope that people watch this and will take some time to visit the website and learn more about Coal Creek Meals on Wheels, maybe make a donation, tell a neighbor about it, that sort of thing. Because I'd like to get more people in Superior taking advantage of this amazing service.
Yes, me too. Thank you so much, TJ. We really appreciate you.
It's great. And if you're watching and you'd like to have one of these interviews for your business, one of the chamber streams, please reach out to the chamber, and we'd be really happy to do one with you and give you a chance to talk about the good things that you're doing right now and how your business is doing. So, Lark, thanks so much, and good luck with all the hard work you're doing. And please give my best to your staff and thank them for all they're doing.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Bye.